Born in the nation's capital and raised in Muskogee, Oklahoma, William Andrew Drew Edmondson grew up in a family where service was a way of life. While in college, Edmondson married Linda Larison, later growing the family with the births of Mary and Robert. After service in the United States Navy, including a tour in Vietnam, Edmondson returned home, filed for his first public office, earned his Juris Doctor degree, and served as his home county's district attorney for a decade. He hit the campaign trail again, and in 1995 was sworn in as Attorney General for the state of Oklahoma. As AG, he advocated for government transparency, the state's do not call list, the rights of crime victims and victims of domestic violence, fought against corporate pollution in the Illinois River watershed, and worked with tribes to protect Oklahoma's land and water. Because of Edmondson, Oklahoma was among the first states to file a lawsuit against Big Tobacco and advocated for the Tobacco Trust. And he ensured the safety of our most vulnerable.
There was a terrible case out of Pittsburgh County where a child who had been in DHS custody for being abused was placed back with the family, although not with the abusers. It was with the grandfather. But the grandfather allowed the child to go back to the abusers, and the child, Ryan Luke, was killed. And the Ryan Luke case got a whole lot of publicity. And, you know, it was not in the job description of the Attorney General necessarily, but we started looking at what could be done legislatively to keep something like this from happening again. And drafted and had introduced what became known as the Ryan Luke Bill, which said in fairly simple terms, if a decision is made affecting the welfare of a child and any of the participants, the mother, the father, the social worker, DHS, if any of them thought that that decision placed the child in immediate danger, they could invoke the Ryan Luke law, and that decision was held in abeyance while another judge was called in to take a look at the facts and determine whether or not it placed the child at risk of being injured. And we had occasion to invoke the law that we asked for and got introduced. And I got to send an assistant attorney general down to a local district court to argue against a certain placement successfully and kept that child out of harm's way. And it'd be awful easy to say, that was the biggest thing I did.
Since 2011, Edmondson has been in private practice. He is grateful for the unwavering support and love of his family, his mentors along the way, and the citizens of Oklahoma for believing in him. With a little more time for hobbies, it is still the championing of the right and just that drives Drew Edmondson.